Well, hello to you all. Good evening. Well, good evening, UK. Good evening time, that is. And welcome to an inspirational live stream. We are here, the Foxy's Fund Inspirational Live Stream, next one for the 2nd of July of 2024. Here we are, as I said I would do, and certainly have I done it fairly shortly after the Saturday live stream special, which took place on the 29th of June of 2024. And here we are now, 2nd of July 2024, as said before, was going to be the next inspirational live stream shortly after the 26th of June 2024 proceedings, which on that previous inspirational live stream, it was a special one. Because little did I realize it was Lindley Patrick's birthday, the 26th of June. So she had a nice birthday watching the live stream. So still many happy belated returns to Lindley Patrick. And of course, still many happy belated returns to the wonderful, lovely lady Sandra Parrott and all that. So the last live stream was quite an enchanted one, for the inspirational live stream, that is. And here we are for the next inspirational live stream. Yes, got a good 7 in here. So who have we got? Good evening to you, Rexy. Hello to you indeed, my good old friend. Hello, Queen Bee. Hello to you, one of our respectable channel members. Hello to you, wonderful lady. Oh, this man needs no introduction. Graham. Hello to you, Graham, and certainly hello to Fiona, who I regard as one of my best friends, and certainly Trevor too. I regard him as one of my best friends as well, but obviously not replacing David Scott as my #1 best friend. So got one of my best friends in here, Graham, and possibly Fiona too, as I regard both of them as one of my best friends, despite it being only a good 1 year into our friendship. Oh, Rexy, your live stream was brilliant. I couldn't stay for all of it, but well done on the live stream you did. Well done. You did a good impression at the Rail Simulator live stream. It reminded me of when Graham sometimes does a Flight Simulator VR live stream from time to time. So you did extremely well with it and all the rest of things. So I congratulate you greatly, Rexy. And I'd certainly recommend doing a live stream where you're showing your face, talking to a wider appeal audience and all the rest of things. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter whether you're on time or late. Why is someone now pretending to be me? That's a bloody troll. Do you know what? Getting rid of somebody trying to be me. You can fuck off now. Fuck off. Goodbye. Excuse the language, I had to get the foul language off my chest, but there's somebody pretending to be me. I've just got rid of the person. Hello to you, lovely Pamela. Hello to you, my lovely lady. And hello to the wonderful, lovely, lovely Lady Joy, always lovingly supportive and kindly endearing. Cheers, everybody. Cheers to a good glass of red wine on an occasional basis. I didn't mean any for too much foul language, Queen Bee. I certainly did not mean too much foul language, but seeing somebody pretending to be me, it is my concluded conclusion or hunched conclusion that that this person pretending to be me had stumbled over to Matthew Marsden and Trevor Colt's live stream when they did the podcast about a couple of short weeks ago and all the rest of things. So it's my hunched conclusion it's the same person pretending to be me who was seen on Matthew Marsden and Trevor Colt's live stream. That's my hunched conclusion, but I couldn't be wrong. I might be wrong, but I'm not ruling out this very possibility. Hello, Cassie. Hello, my lady. Cassie and I, who we've got something in common together, height-wise. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to be rude. I won't go too far. I was about to say we possibly got something in common weight-wise, but we've certainly got something in common together for height, 5'8" of height, that is. But sorry if it's too much for you, lovely Kazi. Sorry if it's too much. But we have got something in common together, haven't we? As does my lovely friend Penny, and of course, Marianne. Quite a few to mention, I must say. You know. So, Graham, it's always a pleasure. And both yourself and Fiona always deserve much unconditional support from all of us. I really wished you had the most support possible, because what you do, Graham and Fiona, is just always valuable content. You represent all of us kindly, so we couldn't thank yourself and Fiona enough. You're both brilliant. And Trevor too. We couldn't thank Trevor enough too. Oh yes, I mean, somebody pretending to be you, Rexy. It's can be quite damaging. It's really quite damaging, I must say. I mean, when I heard about what happened, I was not viewing the live stream at the time when Trevor and Matthew Marsden were live streaming. I felt so guilty because somebody could have thought that was really me when it was not, and I could have really just knocked over my reputation. And for someone to attempt to knock over your reputation like this, it's painful. It's very, very painful. That much more could certainly be said. Come say hello to me, Nixie. You're being a bit vocal this evening, aren't you? And I'm doing a live. Come on, Nixie. Oh, you want to do your own thing? That's all right. But when the live's over, you'll be fed. So one thing I can say, Rexy, for somebody trying to be you or pretending to be you to ruin your reputation, it's painful. I've certainly got to say that. Hello to Marjorie Samuels. Oh, hello. I haven't heard from you before, but it's good to see you on here. I certainly do hope all of us can trust you, but you seem relatively trustworthy, so hello to you. Hello. Hello, Rosie. Hello to a lady I love lots. Lovely lady Rosie in Scotland, and fellow classic car enthusiast, much like myself. Hello to you, my wonderful, delightful lady. Hello. I was having a red wine to tell you. I need to read the bottle. Hang on a moment, Queen Bee. Hang on. It's a Shiraz red wine. I've just been having Queen Bee Shiraz red wine to tell you of things. That's good. A pepperous. Hello, Fiona. Hello to you, lovely lady Fiona. It's certainly most wonderful seeing you on here. I've certainly got to say. Oh, Fiona, it's always wonderful having yourself and Graham on a live stream, be it Trevor's live stream, Susie Smith's live stream, Glinda, lovely lady Glinda, the Hutches, or me, or anybody you're loyally supportive of. It's always wonderful having yourself and Graham on here. So hello to you, Fiona. Hello. Why I was swearing, it was because somebody came on here pretending to be me. And I was really not too impressed by that. I really wasn't. My live stream made your day. Oh, Marjorie, that's very nice. And Nixie, what is it you like people? Hello. Just wanted a bit of attention, don't you? Come on, Nixie. Say hello. Say hello to Nixie. Oh, okay. Say hi. Okay, Nixie wants to get put down. Oh, Mary! Hello! Hello to Mary and Glenn. That's all right. Don't worry if you cannot stay. It's certainly completely fine. Don't you worry. It's because I know yourself and Glenn do maintain quite a busy schedule. You've got the cats and the classic cars, so you're quite busy people. And we respect you for it. So don't you worry, Mary. Don't you worry to yourself. Don't worry about yourself and Glenn do have busy schedules, so it's all right. Don't worry if you cannot stay. You're in eye doctor office. Well, whatever your health check is and what you're being checked up for, Mary, I hope it goes all right for you. I really do. I always enjoy Graham and Fiona's videos in Gibraltar too, Queen Bee. I enjoy them too, much like yourself. Hello, Logan. Hello, lovely Lady Logan. Slante Maha. Slante! Cheers! Cheers to all. Thank you, Cassie. Thank you. No, I wouldn't have thought we were the same weight. No, I wouldn't have thought so, but I didn't mean any offence, but thank you all the same. Good evening to you, Your Majesty. Good evening. Hello, Athos. Hello, hello, hello indeed. You think I need nerves of steel? Okay, that's an interesting one. Hello. We've got a few moderators on here, Rexy, to tell you all things. We have got a few moderators, but when the live is over, I'll make sure I get you added as a moderator to tell you all things. So I will make sure that you are one day added as a moderator to tell you all things. Oh, Harriet! Hello, hello, hello to you, my lovely lady Harriet. Hello! Oh my goodness, it's always so wonderful having you on here. It really is, I've certainly got to say. Hello. Honestly, Harriet, I just love you lots. I really do. You're always so wonderful, aren't you? So it's always a resoundingly large hello to you as usual. Hello, Lindy. Hello, my good friend Lindy, who I encountered through the Hutches content. That much more could certainly be said. Well, good red wine. Cheers to you, Queen Bee. It's always a hello to lovely Fiona indeed, isn't it, Joy? It certainly is, I must say. Hello, Diane. Hello, hello, hello to you, lovely lady Diane. Look, Diane, I wouldn't want to swear too much, no. I actually did swear too much once in a video I did about 2 years ago. It was representing a Daphne special, and I got so carried away to the point where I was swearing too much. Not only was I swearing, but I said a lot of naughty, crude words and all the rest of things, to tell you all things. And my best friend David Scott, he watched the video and he really didn't take kindly and he didn't take too well to the swearing I did, because we met at the Parnham Park event. I said, hello, David. He was like, I was like, oh dear. I said, you saw the video, didn't you? He was like, yeah, I did, yes. He said, it was a lot cruder, wasn't it? This time it was a lot cruder. And this time it went on for about 10 minutes. He was not at all impressed with me. I have certainly got to tell oneself of that. And so I deleted the video and I re-edited it all. And then David, he watched the re-edited version and he said, it's a pleasure to listen to you without the bad language and indeed the crudity. People much prefer wit and humour rather than the excessive use of swear and crude language, to tell you all things. You didn't do anything wrong, Alphas. You certainly did nothing wrong. We all make mistakes, but this person was pretending to be me. Not good. Thank you, Joy. Nixie certainly is adorable. Indeed she is, I've certainly got to say. Good evening to you, Dave. Good evening to you, my good friend. It's always a pleasure having you on here, I must say. And I'm not in guests time. It's not now. It's normally about an hour or so into the live stream, Dave, that I'd start inviting guests. But it's a pleasure having you on here. It's always lovely having you on here, Harriet, but interesting learning that I'm quite the surprise to you. Interesting indeed. I too always look forward to Fiona and Graham's YouTube videos too, Sherry. I certainly do. Yes, give it a resoundingly large hello to Harriet. Yes, do give it a resoundingly large hello to Harriet. She's always so lovely to all of us, isn't she? I've certainly got to say. Edward, hello. Edward, I am sorry if I accidentally came under the wrong impression of you. I honestly thought you were a troll. But you seem quite respectable and all that, but I am wary of trolling, to tell you all things, and I wouldn't want my content being infested with trolling. But hello to you and good evening all the same. I am just so sorry I came under the wrong impression of you originally. But hello to you all the same. Good evening to you, old friend Southern. Good evening to you, a good, rare enthusiast as usual. Hello, Maureen. Maureen, you deserve to be a moderator. I mean, of course you, of course you deserve to be a moderator, my good friend. You're always so loyally friendly and kind, and you're always generally very supportive. So you'd make a fantastic moderator, Maureen. I mean, you would certainly make a fantastic moderator. I've certainly got to say. I've not seen the huge git. I've not seen the huge 16, 17 stone huge git sapper as of yet, Harriet. I'm afraid not. We've sadly not seen the huge git as of yet, but he'll possibly turn up for whenever he can to tell you on things. Whereas us, his skinny gits are on here, aren't we? But no offence, Harriet, no offence when saying this all the same, of course. No. Thank you, Edward. Thank you. No, really, I didn't mean, I really never meant to come under the wrong impression of you. I am sorry, but it's certainly wonderful seeing you on here, my good friend. Harriet, I've already banned the fake me to tell you on things. I mean, I've banned the fake version of me, Harriet. I already blocked him. Whoever he or she was, is blocked to tell you on things, luckily enough. Oh, Sapper's doing stuff. Oh, okay, that's all right. Not to worry. It's okay. But sending my regards to Sapper too. I mean, never mind for those who cannot make it. It's certainly completely okay. Of course Maureen can do it, Logan. Yes, she certainly can. I mean, Maureen certainly can do it. I've certainly got to say. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. I mean, I didn't realize Marjorie Samuels is a troll. Oh dear. I think I've walked into something quite bad. Oh no. It's very possible the huge git is in the hot tub, yes. This is certainly quite a remote possibility, and if that much more could certainly indeed be said. You know. It all got sorted out in the end. No, really, Maureen, I never meant to come under the wrong impression of Edward. I really didn't. I honestly thought he was a troll, but thank goodness he's not, to tell you odd things. But where was I? I've stayed away from Daphne's tummy today, Harriet. I certainly have. I have indeed stayed away from Daphne's tummy today, because obviously when you tickle her tummy, she goes, what? Bites you. Not much more can indeed be said. Thank you, Graham. Thank you for the supportive words just a moment ago. Well, you're a good moderator, Harriet. I'm happy I've got a team of moderators. And before long, come the next inspirational live stream or next Saturday live stream special, we're going to have a new moderator. I'm not going to say who it is, but you'll be familiar of the man. You'll be familiar of the person, and you'll see for yourselves as to who it will be. You will see. Show, don't tell. You will see who the new moderator will be. Yes. It's lagging in your end. Oh, gosh. Oh, dear. I didn't realize things were lagging for you. I'm so dreadfully sorry, Harriet. My apologies. My apologies if my live stream chat was lagging in your end. It wasn't meant to happen, but thanks for reminding us in case one was not. You know. Don't worry, Edward. Nobody was intruding on me. Do be assured on that. Nobody was intruding on me. Rest assured. Sorry, I needed to create a voice a moment ago. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Queen Bee. Thank you. Oh, gosh. You laughed when I cussed. Oh, goodness. It was out. Yes, I know it's generally out. My good friend Kim said it's generally out of character for me to swear, but or use foul language. It was Kim who said this, but it's not often that I swear. I only swear to sometimes in exceptional circumstances. Do explain what Edward did that was wrong, Harriet. Do explain. Oh dear, your eyes are not too good. Oh no. That is terrible. I'm sorry hearing that, Edward. I really am. Apologies hearing this. And all that. My apologies. You know. Right, now. Oh, excuse me. Oh, gosh, my eyes. Normally my eyes are quite good, but it just went a bit blurry a moment ago. No, that's better. That's better. Now the vision's all right. But news for this live stream. As you know, we're now in the month of July, and it's time to get focused on the July 2024 events. I'm to be event attending on the 6th, the 7th, the 14th, 21st, 27th, and 28th of this month. Be quite a good few interesting events to go to because I should be taking, that's only if I can go to them, I shall certainly take videos of it to tell you all things. But the broil was a bit of a failure because I sadly could not go in the end because one, I had to look after a rabbit, and two, the bus does not go directly to Broyle anymore. The bus routes that used to serve directly to Broyle in East Sussex, which is just outside of Ringmer, to tell oneself of things, the route got diverted back in July. I only just remembered, but I forgot until because I checked again that Sunday. I was like, oh no, I forgot. I've just remembered now that the bus route that used to serve Broyle has been rerouted. Oh goodness, how could I have forgotten that? I'm so sorry. How on earth could I have forgotten that? But I checked again, and as far as my realization hit my head, it goes now to Eastbourne, the Brighton and Hove bus route 28. It goes to Eastbourne via Lewes, and of course via Lawton once it's crossed over the Broyle estate. But when you leave the Broyle estate, there's a junction. A junction turns right and goes en route to Eastbourne and Hailsham, and Eastbourne via Lawton, and the other goes straight up to the further part of Ringmer through Broyle. Sadly, the bus that I take that generally used to go that route, it doesn't serve that route anymore. It's only the 29B, but it doesn't run on Sundays, which I'd only just realized after I checked again. So it wasn't terribly practical in that way to look after a rabbit and go to Broyle. But hopefully come this time next year, I will go to Broyle, only this time I'll have to use a different method of transportation. Either get the 28 or get off at a certain bus stop and take a 20-minute walk up to Broyle, or get a taxi cab transportation service to take me up to Broyle from Brighton. But I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do come this time next year, Broyle event 2025. But the events for this upcoming weekend, But this upcoming weekend, 6th and 7th of July, so far at the moment, I'm certainly still all setting up for the event attending for those days. To tell you all things. Event attending, it gives oneself a reason to wake up in the morning, Pamela. That's what I've came to so realize since I got chucked in. Since I got chucked into the event attending back in 2021, certainly from my experience of it, it's given me a good reason to wake up in the morning over the weekend period. That much more could certainly be said. From my experiences, that is, I've certainly got to say. You would only swear if you were scared or frustrated. That's an interesting thing you have to say. Interesting point you had to raise towards all of us, Rexy. Very interesting. Thank you, Claire. Thank you for raising a cheers. Thank you for raising a glass of red wine. You certainly didn't need to do that, but thank you all the same. Cheers, Claire, and to everybody. And also cheers to lovely Ria and Zeph, who they may be absent, but it's okay. Cheers to them in their absence and all the rest of things. Wishing Ria and Zeph very well. Though they may be absent from the live stream, we wish them well on whatever it is they may be doing today. Cheers to you all. You're a regular on the bus route 27 from Brighton Station. I do know of the Brighton and Hove bus route 27, Edward. Yes, I do know of that, to tell you all things. Hello to Leanne. Hello to you. Certainly is it a real pleasure having you on here. I've certainly got to say. Listen, you all. Imagining me if I was 5 years of age. Well, when I was 5 years of age, Leanne, I looked very different to what I look like now. Certainly considerably smaller, most obviously, as is most obviously the case when you're 5 years of age. Oh, Leanne, thank you for saying, that's an interesting impression and imagination you've came under for me from when I was a 5-year-old. I have got pictures of me from when I was a little boy, to tell oneself of things. I've got many pictures of me from when I was a little boy, and I don't think I look completely different from when I was a little boy. Maybe a slight touch bit different, but I'll leave it for you to decide. Should I post a picture of me from when I was a little boy on the community postage? I've obviously slowed down quite a lot physically since I was a little boy, because as a little boy, I could just run around a huge playground or a huge field within a school for like a good 1 or 2 hours on end without trouble. I was quite the energetic little boy back in those days, but I sadly cannot do that anymore as I got older in age and put on weight, that sort of thing. Sadly, I can't do that now, but I could at least imagine it, but I cannot physically do it anymore. But I can at least walk around a school playground and school field, for a good hour or two, that sort of thing. But I could no longer run around it, sadly. Unfortunately not. My goodness, Joy, you cannot go around, cannot even go anywhere near Smudge's tummy. Smudge is a Smudge is a grumpy thing. Gosh, that is something, I must say. But interesting, very interesting. I too very rarely swear, Rexy. I too very rarely swear as well. I mean, I don't swear very often either. I only swear sometimes in exceptional circumstances. Edward, do I think life is a simulation? No, I don't. I certainly do not think that. Oh, Caroline! Hello! Hello to you, my wonderful, delightful lady. Caroline, one of my friends who I love lots. I mean, I love one of my good friends who I've had the good privileged fortune to have encountered through Graham and Fiona. Through Graham and Fiona, I couldn't be more fortunate to have a wonderful, lovingly friendly, newfound friendship with somebody like you, Caroline. You're always so lovingly friendly and full of nothing more than just an innate, nothing more than innate level of pleasance you are full of. I mean, Caroline, I just love you lots. I mean, really, I do. And thank you for saying I look handsome. I mean, you really didn't have to, but thank you for saying this all the same. Thank you indeed. I mean, though not as many people consider me as handsome compared to when I was nearly 2 stone lighter in weight and when I was younger in age, but some people still do, but not as many. But I'm never bothered or fussed either way. But thank you for saying that I look handsome all the same, Caroline. Thank you indeed. Thank you. Thank you. I remember you saying, Joy, that Smudge is 14 years of age. I remember you saying, I remember you saying, your favourite song is Last Train to London by Eno. I don't know that song well, Fiona, but it's interesting you've shared with us your favourite song all the same. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. The kind of music I like, Edward, the music I like is classical music and fairground organ music. Actually, to play an example of music I like, I will play a little synopsis of some of the fairground organ music I like listening to, but I'm not going to play any classical music because that's highly copyrighted. And because of the classical musical composers I listen to, it can be copyrighted, and it may not enable the live stream replay to be monetized if I played classical music in the background, and it could make it ineligible for monetization. Never mind, but I'll play an example of music I like, despite the running risk. But there we are. Here we go. Just sit back, Edward, and everybody. I'll play an example of some of the music of one of my favorite musical pieces. Not that. Okay. Now, here it is. Listen and start learning from it. Here we are. That's an example of one of my favorite musical pieces, Edward, in answering to your very questioning grip, that is, and all the rest of things, practically answering the questioning grip of what you were asking. I seem like a Michael Jackson. I'm not a Michael Jackson fan, Edward, no. I'm not a Michael Jackson fan. But my brother, he couldn't get enough of listening to Michael Jackson. He really could not. I mean, he loved Michael Jackson more than anything. I mean, really, he did. That much more could certainly be said, Edward. I've certainly got to say. Oh, Sandra! Oh, goodness, hello! One of my favourite friends through Graham and Fiona. Hello, lovely Sandra. Hello, hello, hello to you indeed. Hello. Gosh, yes, I know you're quite a great few hours behind. You're about 5 hours behind time-wise to the time in my neck of the woods. I did know that, Sandra. I think you did tell me before, but It's always so lovely having you on here. It really is. Hello to Sandra, a friend of mine who I love lots and is one of my favorite newfound friends. That much more could certainly be said. Is this BD that's short for band song, Harriet? Do explain what the BD stands for. I would assume that's short for band. I don't really have a favourite band, by the way, for those of you who may want to ask. But I do have a favourite classical musical composer. One of them, the number one musical composer who's my favourite, none other, this person needs no introduction, the late Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. I cannot get enough of listening to some Mozart musical pieces of that. The song that's going around in my head at the moment, Graham, was the Kelly's Hero song. It's a catchy song when it's sung, the chorus of the song when it's sung and all that. I've not seen Kelly's Shadows as of yet, but I have every intention to watch it in time before the Worthing Bus Rally of 2024, to tell you all things. Just naughty as this may well seem, but I'm going to top up with a little more red wine, but not too much. Excuse me a moment. And that's the last glass I shall be having for this evening. Sorry, wait a moment, everybody. Cheers once again. This time on a top up. But don't have too much and take it steadily, otherwise you could get drunk. If you're not careful, it could go to your head if you're not careful with it. Are you the new Garfield, Graham? Because he has the philosophy, I hate Mondays. Oh, God. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Good gracious. Trevor, hello. Hello to you, Trevor. Hello. I must say, it's certainly a real pleasure having you on here. Trevor, one of my best friends. Graham, Fiona, Trevor, one of my best friends. Well, 2 or 3 of one of my best friends is on here. But I could never replace Trevor, Graham, and Fiona for David. I mean, David will always be my number one best friend. But it's certainly a pleasure seeing you on here, my good man, Trevor. It certainly is. Yes, do give it a resoundingly large hello to Sandra. Do give it a resoundingly large hello to Sandra indeed, the wonderful, delightful lady. Always so lovely and friendly, isn't she, Graham? Jennifer, hello. Oh, Jennifer. Oh, Jennifer, we all have your back always. We always have yours and your dearly loved husband's back always. I mean, poor Jennifer, she's going through too much right now in her life. Her poor husband, very, very ill with Parkinson's disease, to the point where he now almost constantly needs looking after, to the point where Jennifer can seldom leave her house. Poor lady. I mean, I'm just so sorry for yourself and your husband's predicament you're now put through the pains with. We all have your back always, Jennifer, and really wishing both of you well, but I'm just so sorry about your husband being struck down with such a terrible illness of Parkinson's disease. I'm so sorry for your husband. But it's certainly wonderful having you on here, and we'll always stand beside you in strong grip of support, and we'll always most certainly have both yourself and your husband's backs always. Lovely. Hello to you, Eddie. It is certainly most wonderful seeing you on here. I have certainly got to say, you know, Edward, Harriet, and I gave you a strong warning to behave. Please do not be naughty. Behave on here, or else you'll be going. Behave, Edward, behave. It's always, yes, do give a resoundingly large hello to Harriet. Thank you, Harriet. Do give a resoundingly large hello to lovely Jennifer and her husband. Do give a resoundingly large hello to Jennifer and her dearly loved husband. Thank you, Joy. Thank you. Oh, Wanda! Hello! Hello, hello, hello. Hello, lovely Wanda. Hello to you, my wonderful, delightful lady. I mean, I must say, Wanda, oh, thank you for saying I look handsome, Wanda. You certainly didn't have to. But thank you all the same for your kind endearment and your compliments towards me regarding over what I look like. Thank you, Wanda. I mean, not as many people consider me to be handsome as of now, but thank you for saying I look handsome. You know, I have got a picture of me. I have got pictures of me from when I was a little boy to tell you all things, and I haven't posted them all, but I have to post some on an occasional basis for whenever chance allows to tell you all things. Trevor is in here, Queen Bee. He most certainly is, you know. Hello, huge git. Hello, Sapper. Hello to the huge 16 to 17 stone huge git, Sapper himself. And hello in return from the 11 stone or 154-pound skinny git. Please, Sapper, don't worry. It's certainly okay. Do not worry if you cannot stay long. It is most certainly okay. I'm a little bit behind with comments and all that. So don't you worry about a thing, Sapper. It is certainly completely okay. Yes, it certainly is a resoundingly large hello to Graham, Fiona, and Trevor. Indeed, it is. It certainly is a resoundingly large hello to Graham, Fiona, and Trevor for sure. And yes, Sandra, it certainly is a resoundingly big hello to Sandra, to Graham, and Fiona, and Trevor. It certainly is indeed. I've certainly got to say. It is true that I did a community postage featuring myself more than 20 years ago. A picture of me as a little toddler more than 20 years ago, and my late grandfather Edmund holding me. It's a picture I put on the community postage, which was taken. I put it on the post about a day or so after the recent anniversary of Edmund's death, to tell you all things. I mean, the loss of Edmund was devastating. I mean, honestly, Wanda. I mean, obviously, one cannot live forever, but as one could so philosophically say, nobody's ever really gone. People can die, but we do hold our memories forever in our hearts and minds. Strength is certainly within one's memories of somewhat of those we've loved and looked up to. And as truth has things, nobody's ever really gone. The memories will always live on in oneself for as long as oneself happily continues to live and breathe on this planet Earth, to tell you all things. I don't trust this guy. I do not eat my own scabs. Do you know what? You can fuck off, Antonio. Goodbye. Antonio can do just nothing but fuck off from here, you know. Excuse the language. Excuse the language. Don't you worry, Harriet. I will be careful of the copyrights. Indeed, I will. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you for standing in support a moment ago. Thank you. I don't listen to rock and roll, Queen Bee. I certainly don't. Yes, I too am looking forward to Trevor, Graham, and Fiona's big announcement too, Eddie. I mean, for them to be put through the pains of such atrocious trolling, I mean, nobody deserves to be put through the pains with such atrocities, Ellie. I mean, really, they don't. Trolling in such huge quantities and such ghastliness is nothing more than dreadfully wrong. It's wrong, it's ghastly, and it can really knock over one's self-esteem, to tell you all things. Sorry, something got stuck. Do excuse what I just did a moment ago. I wish I had the answer, knowing as to what is wrong with people, Ellie, but if I had the answer and known it, I would explain it. Jennifer, I removed this Antonio. There's a very remote possibility he could have been removed before I removed him, to tell you all things. Oh, is this Antonio you're referring to, Graham, who's been terminated? So, not to worry, as long as he's removed, that's the main thing. This Antonio, he can fuck off. That much more can certainly be said. But excuse the naughty language a moment ago. Oh, okay, you referred to B-Day's birthday. Oh, okay, sorry, Harriet. Sorry if I came under the wrong impression of things. Hello, Ria. Hello to you. Ria, lovely Ria. Please don't worry about being late, my wonderful lady. It's certainly completely okay. And I remember you saying before that you're a Beethoven girl. Yes, I certainly do know that. It is the real Ria, yes. Oh, to tell you of things, Harriet, Ria did not want to be a moderator on my content. She only wants to stick to being a moderator on Graham and Fiona or Trevor's content. To tell you of things, Harriet, she didn't want. She felt she didn't want the need to be a moderator on my content. If it answers your very questioning, that is, you know. Hello, Anton. Hello, my good friend. Certainly is it a pleasure indeed having you on here. How are things down under? I remember, Ria, yes, and I did remove you as moderator to tell you all things. One thing I can tell you, Ellie, I am fortunate to have Graham, Fiona, and Trevor as friends. I mean, honestly, who couldn't be more fortunate to have them as friends in one's lifetime, Ellie? I mean, who couldn't be? They're always so wonderful. I've certainly got to say, you know. Time somebody over 86,000 seconds. Good one, Trevor. That's certainly brilliant. Quake Girl NZ, hello. We haven't met. No, I'm not familiar with you either, but I do hope I can trust you, Quake Girl. As long as I can trust you, and as long as you're good to everybody and me within my set of content, you are certainly welcome here. But hello. It's certainly hello to you indeed all the same, but as long as I can trust you. I mean, I hope I can trust you and all the rest of things. I really do hope so. You've never had a drop of alcohol in all of your life. I mean, it's not for everybody, Wanda. Alcohol is not for everybody. I tell you something, Wanda. I really do not drink very often. I really don't drink alcohol very often, to tell you off things. I do drink occasionally. I do drink occasionally, but I really don't drink very often, to tell you all things, you know. I do limit how much alcohol I have. No, really, I do. But alcohol, it's not for everybody, and that's okay. It's not for everybody, but thank you for telling me so all the same. Oh, but Jennifer, you've been put through the pains of too much, and you know your husband's so ill to the point where you can hardly go out very often anymore, you know, because of how severe his Parkinson's disease has now truly become. And it's got so bad to the point where he constantly needs, nearly constantly needs looking after and care to the point where you can hardly go out very often. So you deserve much support and empathy from not just me, but from everybody within my content, Graham and Fiona's content, Trevor's content, or anybody's content. We stand beside both yourself and your dearly loved husband, Jennifer. Really, we do. That's okay, Ria, not to worry. I remember you saying before, Jennifer, good luck to your daughter's wedding, but I really hope it won't be too much for your husband, because your husband, you said he's just so ill to the point where he can hardly go out much now because of how severe his Parkinson's disease has become. But But really, I stand beside both of you. No, really, I do. It's always love. It's certainly nice seeing you on here, Quake Girl. You seem quite kindly pleasant, I must say. And it's certainly a hello to Graham, Fiona, and Trevor indeed, I must say. Yes, certainly much hugs, love and hugs to Jennifer and her dearly loved husband, Wanda. I mean, honestly, Wanda, who couldn't love you? And who couldn't send much love and hugs to you always? You're always so lovingly endearing. I've certainly got to say. Diane. Yes, hello, Diane. Diane. I mean, I used to play a musical instrument. I used to play the flute a long time ago, but I don't play the flute anymore, sadly. I haven't played for a long, long time, but I used to play a musical instrument many years ago, but I'm happy to no longer do it, and I'm more than happy to listen to one's music. It doesn't matter to me now. But a long time ago I did, but not anymore. I played the flute, Diane, from ages of 13 until I was 18, to tell you all things. But good question. It's a good question, all the same. Ria, it's not a problem having your spanner removed. It's certainly not a problem whatsoever. You are fine just as you are. Never let anybody tell you different. I would certainly say that quite explicitly. I've certainly got to say. Yeah. Harriet, Sapper could only be on here momentarily, but it's certainly always wonderful having him on here for whenever chance allows for him to come over and all that. Thank you for all the nice things you had to say to Ria, Ellie. Thank you for all the nice things you had to say towards her. Yes, it certainly is a hello to Fiona, Sandra. Thank you for your kindly endearment and friendly presence as usual. Thank you, lovely. Thank you. Oh, congratulations, Rexy. Congratulations that you are one subscriber away from 900 subscribers. I'm certainly hoping you make it to monetization full once you've hit the 1K subscriber milestone. But if you get up to 3,000 watch time hours, Rexy, you'd be eligible for monetization light. But once you get to 4,000 subscribers and over 1,000 subscribers, you'd be eligible to be fully monetized. And I certainly do hope you reach monetization within the next year or so. Never mind if not, but I do hope you achieve it in the future. Thank you, Craig Girl. Thank you. Thank you for your kindly wishes towards me for my birthday. Thank you indeed, lovely. Thank you. Certainly is it most lovely of you to have said that indeed. Oh no, nothing happened. Ria didn't want to be a moderator, but it's all right. It's certainly okay. Some of the YouTube trolls got a police caution recently. Oh gosh, wow. I really do hope this sincerely teaches them a lesson. I really do sincerely hope that the police caution taught them a valuably strong lesson, Trevor. I'm certainly hoping so. Because if they don't learn from it, if they don't learn from the police caution or learn from the naughty lessons, they could find themselves incarcerated. That much more could certainly be said if they're seriously not careful to tell oneself odd things. Oh no! Oh no, Wanda! You are bedridden once again, pushed too hard and paid a price, never offered child sit an active 3-year-old. It was a hospital emergency, but 2 hours ended up 18 hours. Oh, Wanda, I'm so sorry hearing you're bedridden. I mean, Wanda, we stand beside you in a full, strong grip of support. I'm so extremely sorry hearing that you're bedridden. I'm really sorry. We stand beside you, Wanda, and we hope you get well soon and pull through the ordeal. I'm so, so sorry hearing this. I'm really extremely sorry. Yes, we all stand beside our Wanda. Indeed, we do, I must say. Yes, I completely agree, Sandra. Graham, Fiona, and Trevor certainly are one of the toughest fighters I personally know as well. Certainly do we have much to commend for them, and certainly do we have much to look up to them for all that they do and all that. Don't worry, Eddie, it's all right. I'm sorry if my naughty expressions got you distracted from the serious trolling. I am sorry, or the important moderating. My apologies. Rhonda! Hello, Rhonda! Hello to you, my lovely lady. It's certainly always wonderful having you on here. Thank you, Queen Bee. Thank you for your compliments regarding the photographed pictures, the photographed picture of me from when I was a little boy with my late grandfather Edmund. Thank you indeed. Thank you. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you. Mrs. Murphy, hello to you, my lovely dear lady. Hello. You joined just in time to hear me swearing. I am a little bit behind with reading comments. My apologies. So, hello. Hello to you. Hello. Yes, it certainly is a resoundingly large hello to Mrs. Murphy. Hello to you indeed. I know you're not saying I'm pathetic, Harriet. I do know you would not say that I'm pathetic. You don't want to... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, Ellie, I'm sorry if I made you a moderator when you didn't want to be. Oh, no. I am so sorry hearing this. Oh, it's okay. I'm happy to learn that I can trust you, Quake Girl. What I don't want is getting too trusting of somebody who could be potentially a ghastly troll, because I did end up trusting some people to the point only to have learned nearly too late that they were trolls. But thank you all the same for telling this to me, Quake Girl. Thank you. I'm so happy learning that Quake Girl is an angel, Rosie. I'm certainly happy learning of this. You know. Trevor Colt muted you, really? And Jodie, I didn't know that. I really didn't, no. But not to worry, I wouldn't ask too much about it, not to worry. One thing one must always exercise, Trevor, certainly speaking from experiences with troll-infested moments I've sometimes dealt with, making the right judgment and block the idiots. That's much more, or lunatics. That much more could certainly be said. It would be a bit difficult for Jennifer to go to the wedding, Rosie, because her husband, unfortunately, Rosie, Jennifer's husband is so ill, riddled with Parkinson's disease, to the point where he nearly constantly needs looking after and care, to the point where Jennifer can seldom leave her house very often, I'm afraid. So, unfortunately, it's not going to be an easy thing for Jennifer to go to her daughter's wedding. But thank you for your best wishes all the same. Hello to you, officer, sir. Hello to you, one of the police officers from the SS investigations. Hello to you, not German SS, but the online trolling SS group, to tell you on things. Don't worry, Ellie. I will get rid of you as moderator. I certainly will. Indeed, I will. Once the live stream is over, I will get. I will remove your moderating status. I am sorry if because it was me who made you a moderator, by the way. But Ellie, all the support you give towards me whenever I'm hearing from you, I mean, I personally thought you deserved to be a moderator, but I am sorry if it was too much for you. I personally thought you deserved to be a moderator, but I am sorry if it inconvenienced you so greatly. Really, I never meant to inconvenience you in the slightest. It was never meant. But certainly will I remove your moderating status for whenever chance allows, and certainly once the live stream is over. I will certainly make you, well, certainly is it a pleasure indeed, Rexy, certainly indeed. Oh, you've got to go, okay, ta-ta. Your Majesty, ta-ta indeed. You don't want to be a moderator too? That's okay, Jennifer. That's certainly okay. Not to worry. Thank you, Trevor. Thank you for your kindly endearment towards lovely Lady Rhea. Thank you indeed. Oh, moderators, if one can, do try and link Rexy's channel if you can, because Queen Bee is curious to see Rexy's channel to tell you all things. You got a shirt. Which shirt did you get, Rhea? I would love to hear. I would love to find this out. Moderators, if you can, do link Rexy's channel if possible. Do if you can. Thank you, Graham, for linking Rexy's channel. Thank you indeed. Thank you. Honestly, Queen Bee, I think you would very much like Rexy's channel. And he's British English. He's based in England, much like myself, to tell you all things. I am sorry hearing you are bedridden. I'm so sorry that looking after the 3-year-old put you in a bedridden state, Wanda. I'm so sorry hearing of this. The child's father took a heart attack. Oh, no. I'm so sorry hearing of this. The little boy is cuddly. Oh, goodness. Do be careful how you say it, but I do hope all is okay. Oh, Wanda, happy 82nd birthday for this month. A very happy 82nd birthday, but I'm so sorry hearing you're bedridden at the moment. I'm so sorry. I do hope you pull through the ordeal okay, and I do hope you're eventually back on your feet. But I know you're obviously often in pain, and I'm so sorry for all the pains you've been put through. But it's always wonderful having you on here. But we all stand beside you, and we have your back always, Wanda. And I do mean that. We have your back and support always to tell you more things, you know. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you for standing in support towards Wanda. Thank you indeed. Yes, it's really not easy learning to pace yourself, Rhea. This can happen, I must say. Thank you, Maureen. Thank you. Thank you for all the nice things you had to say towards me. Thank you. It's a pleasure having you always on here, Dexy. It certainly is. I too am very sorry for poor Wanda as well, Mrs. Murphy. No, really I am. But we stand beside our Wanda and hoping she pulls through the ordeal. Thank you, Quake Girl. Thank you. Yes, I think we're off to an excellent start indeed. Indeed so. It certainly is a lovely hello to Pamela indeed, Rhea. It certainly is. Harriet, who couldn't trust you? I mean, I love you so much. I really do. Honest, I mean, who couldn't love you, Harriet? I mean, I do trust you very much. Indeed, I do. And I love you very dearly as a friend. I mean, honestly, you're always so wonderful. You're always so wonderful indeed, I must say. Well, lovely Ellie, it is indeed a pleasure, most sincerely, and certainly is it always wonderful hearing from you, and thank you for your kind endearment. I do truly believe you rightly deserve to be a moderator, but it's okay. I will remove your moderating status once the live is over. I'm so sorry if I selected you as a moderator at the wrong time, but thank you for the kindly response all the same. Wanda, we stand beside you. We stand beside you in strong grip of support, and we have your back every step of the way. And we do hope you pull through the ordeal of yours. I mean, I'm just so sorry hearing you're incapacitated. But one thing I can say is a very happy 82nd birthday for later this month. Happy birthday for your very many happy returns to your 82nd later this month. And I really do hope you're better in time for your birthday. I really do hope so. Much unconditional love always to you, my lovely lady Wanda. Shapper certainly does have content to tell you on things, Graham. You'd be surprised by the content he's got to tell you on things. Hello, Tim. Hello. A fellow Hove Park Railway volunteer. Hello. Yes, I hope to see you soon. I hope to see your steam locomotive for whenever chance allows. But don't worry if it's not in good shape. But for whenever the shape of your steam locomotive allows, I look forward to riding it. Tell you all things. Mrs. Murphy is just wonderful, Rexy. I mean, really she is. I love her lots. I mean, who couldn't love Mrs. Murphy? We love her dearly. Thank you. Oh, Mrs. Murphy. Oh, lovely Mrs. Murphy. Thank you so much for your lovingly kind support towards Wanda. No, really, Wanda needs so much support right now. No, really, she does. She's bedridden at the moment, and and to be bedridden at the moment, one needs much passionate support when one is temporarily incapacitated to the point of being bedridden. I mean, really, one does. So thank you for standing in strong grip of support towards Wanda herself. Thank you, lovely Miss Murphy, and we love you lots. Well, I love you lots, particularly. Anna, hello, lovely lady Anna. Hello to you indeed. A fellow Sussex resident as well. Hello, my lady. Oh, Anna, thank you for your strong grip of kindly support towards Wanda. I mean, she needs support right now. I mean, poor lady's being put through the pains with being incapacitated to the point where she's temporarily bedridden following troubles. So thank you for your strong grip of support towards our Wanda. Thank you. Wanda, you need all the support we can give you. I mean, I'm so sorry that you've been put through the pains of being incapacitated to the point where you're bedridden. You know, most people would reach out and help when it is an emergency. I'm so happy hearing that people reach out to you when you're facing an emergency crisis moment. I'm so happy you've got people who help you in those circumstances. Tiber at his young age knows compassion and pretends to be your doctor. Tell him to rest or he will give you a shot. Oh gosh. Sounds like Tiber is quite the character, but really, I do hope you get well soon, and a happy 82nd birthday for later this month. Happy 82nd for later this month indeed. This is quite true, Anna. Yes, this is certainly very well said indeed. You've known Anna for a long while. Oh, how interesting, Harriet. How very interesting learning of this indeed. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you for your strong grip of support towards Wanda herself. Thank you. Well, Wanda, it is indeed a pleasure most sincerely, and it is certainly, and we stand beside you every step of the way, and any trouble you're facing, we'll always have your back. No, always we will. And thank you always for all the nice things you have to say towards me for whenever chance allows. And also thanks to your granddaughter, and hello and much love to your granddaughter. Thank you to your granddaughter for all the nice things she had to say about me, as well as you saying all the nice things towards me too. We have your back always, Wanda, and we stand in support towards you. And also, once again, happy 82nd birthday for later this month. Okay, goodbye, Graham. Do take care, my good friend. Do take care, my best friend. Ta-ta, Graham. Ta-ta for now. And certainly look forward to seeing you on the next live stream for whenever chance allows. Oh, Harriet, thank you for your kind endearment towards Graham and Fiona. Thank you always. Thank you. Thank you. I can be quite fierce too when I find enemies as well, Anna. I'm a bit like that too, but Harriet, do be assured she would never make an enemy out of you. She is just far too lovingly pleasant for one to think of her as an enemy. She's far too lovingly pleasant. Who couldn't love our Harriet? I mean, really, who couldn't? I love her lots, I really do, I must say. Oh, Jennifer, I do see the protective side in you. I must say, Jennifer, your protective side reminds me of Lisa Perch's protective side. She too is a very protective friend to oneself, as I've so come to learn in the time I've gotten to know and love Lisa herself. She even said to me, I love you too, and I'm very protective of you. I mean, she's not, I mean, sometimes protective is the word people can come under the wrong impression of. But so lovingly protective. She's protective with so much unconditional love, much like yourself, Jennifer. That much more could certainly be said. So thank you for your lovingly protective side towards others. Thank you. Thank you, lovely. Now, before we invite guests, there's other interesting news I wanted to share. My friend Thomas Garvioli himself, believe this or not, he's somebody I follow. His YouTube channel has hit more than 4.7k subscribers. It's 4.72k subscribers. I'm certainly hoping he reaches up to 4.75k subscribers by the end of the summer of this year. So for those of you who may take an interest in following Thomas's channel, I shall link it right now. Wait a moment, everybody. So sorry if this is a little slow. Right. So it's a congratulations to Thomas Garvioli himself for hitting more than 4.7k subscribers. And Thomas, I certainly do hope you hit 4.75k subscribers plus by the end of this summer of 2024. I certainly do hope so indeed. Oh, Ria. Oh, Ria, thank you for the nice things you had to say towards my Lisa. Well, our Lisa, that is. I love Lisa, Ria, I really do. I mean, who couldn't love this wonderful lady? She's just so wonderful. She's just so lovely to all. Yes, she's very protective, but there's the unconditional love in the protective side that she retains towards others. I've certainly got to say. Oh, how lovely learning that you're not fierce, Harriet. But yes, anybody can. But Harriet, I completely understand you. I certainly completely understand you. Anybody can feel grumpy when upset. I have those moments too. It's not just you. Anybody could have them. That much more can indeed most certainly be said. Your family's just immigrated to Canada to help with their mother. Is this you're referring to? Or is this you're referring to, or are you referring to somebody else whose family has emigrated over to your neck of the woods? But I really do hope, if it's your family that's emigrated over to help you, I really do hope you get the much help and much support that you need. But I'm happy learning that Tiber is very well behaved, and that him and his mother used to bring you meals on bad days. I'm happy learning of this from you, lovely Wanda. Oh, No, it's all right, Anna. It's okay. Anna, I do not expect to reach the 4K subscriber milestone by this year of 2024. I don't expect to reach the 4K subscriber milestone. But if I do, that would certainly be wonderful. But never mind if not. If I do hit 4K subscribers by this year, that would certainly be a wonderful achievement. But never mind if not. I'm so sorry hearing that the chat lags for you at times, Harriet. I am so sorry hearing of this. I'm not far off of 4K subscribers, Jennifer, but I will see when I hit the 4K subscriber milestone. All I can do is see when it's going to happen. That's all. But never mind if it's not this year. But if it does happen this year, brilliant. If not, never mind. But thank you for your supportive words a moment ago. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Mrs. Murphy, thank you for the very lovingly pleasant and very, very nice things you had to say towards Wanda. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. I love Wanda, and I love you too. I mean, who couldn't love both of you, Mrs. Murphy, for your lovingly strong grip of support towards not just me, but Graham, Fiona, and Trevor too. Thank you always, Mrs. Murphy. Thank you. Right now, I just want to give both of you some great big hugs. I really do. No, really, I do, and I mean that. Oh, have you got to go? Okay, goodbye, Sherry. Do take care. Much love to you always. Ta-ta for now. Bye-bye. Not to worry. Harriet's a good moderator, dear, so do be assured she knows what she's doing. Do be assured. You're a huge fan of steam trains, great girl. How interesting. No, they didn't create Thomas the Tank Engine for the miniature trains, no. But I have seen the television series as a little boy, to tell you all things. But I will need to. But I know there is the railway series of it, written by the late Reverend Wilbert Awdry. That much more could certainly be said. Certainly as a goodbye to lovely Lady Sherry, Jennifer. Thank you, Mrs. Murphy, to your kind endearment towards So thank you. You're all on your. I know you're on your own, but hardly any of your relatives live near to you. Your granddaughters are all away at different universities. I remember you saying that one of your granddaughters was at university studying to be a doctor, but your son and daughter live in 2 different countries. Oh, that's a bit much. Your granddaughter did fly over to give you a visit. How lovely, Wanda. How lovely hearing of this for you. Okay, we got to go. Okay, goodbye, great girl. Take care. Much unconditional loves always. Much love. Hello to you. Oh, thank you for your nice. Thank you for the nice things you had to say towards my Daphne and Nixie. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, Dawn Marie. Hello. Do give a resoundingly large hello to Dawn Marie. Don't you worry about a thing, Dawn Marie. Don't you worry. I mean, I am sorry that your notification did not go off in time, but it's certainly most wonderful having you on here. And who couldn't love Dawn Marie? We all love her. And certainly do I love her, and certainly do I look up to her strong grip of support she generally provides, I must say. I completely agree. Daphne certainly is a feisty one, Harriet. Indeed she is. Yes, do give a resoundingly large hello to Dawn Marie. Thank you, everybody. Thank you always. Thank you for the nice things you had to say towards Rosie, great girl. Thank you. Thank you always. Thank you. Right. Now, okay. Now, I did share the last bit of news. It was the news regarding Thomas Garvioli's subscriber milestone. But, okay. So the link is up for those of you who want to come on, but only those of you I am remotely familiar of, you can come on. But those of you who I am not remotely familiar of, you will not be going on. That much more can bluntly be said to tell oneself of things. Thank you, Quake Girl. Do take care, won't you, lovely? Ta-ta for now. It was really most wonderful having you on here. I remember you saying you were stranded living where you are. Were you originally England-based, Wanda? Sorry if it was a bad question, but I am sorry hearing you're stranded. But I am glad hearing you're okay. But you are completely right, Wanda. I mean, it's just awful. So many elderly people around the world who really don't have family to help out or visit very often. I mean, it's terrible, I must say. I'm so sorry for you, but I am happy. But I am happy hearing you are happy, you are good, but I'm just so sorry that you're stranded. I mean, and I'm sorry you're too ill to fly. I mean, I'm so sorry that your health has gotten so bad to the point where you can no longer fly back to your native home residency locality. I'm so sorry for you, Wanda. I feel for you. And a lot of elderly people who don't have family living nearby to them. Really, I do. Right now, Wanda, seeing what you've just written up, I just want to give you a great big hug in support right now, because, you know, a hug always helps. Even if it may not be the cure to a certain problem, a great big, nice, cozy hug always helps. That much more could certainly be said, I've got to say. Your husband plays with trains, a computer game that involves sending trains full of goods to different... That is interesting. There was a train game I used to play on the computer a long time ago, dear. Come to think of it, ooh, wow. Come to think of it. Oh, it was Train Simulator. That's the one I used to play, Train Simulator. I used to play that when I was younger, and goodness, you could drive a train that sends goods to a certain location on that. I mean, goodness, is it a fun game? But I'm happy hearing your husband takes pleasure in playing a train simulator game. I'm certainly happy hearing this. Don't you worry, Harriet. David's quite similar. My best friend David Scott, he's quite similar too. Both you and David take all the time you need before you feel the need and feel confident enough to make a live stream appearance, making a face to a live stream appearance. Do take all the time both of you need, lovely Harriet. Thank you, Anna. I too am sending many great big cozy hugs to our Wanda. No, she needs them right now. She needs much unconditional love and support right now. No, really she does. That much more could certainly be said to your things. Oh, I'll be with you now. Okay, now, my guest, my live stream guest for this evening. Sorry, wait a moment. You came to help. Yes, I do remember you saying that, Wanda. I do remember you saying that. You put all the virtual hugs and well wishes in a special box to drag upon when I have rare bad days. Don't worry, but I'm just so sorry for the point you've ended up into. I'm so sorry for you, Wanda. But wishing you well, and we have your back always, my lovely lady. Always. We always do. Yeah. Don't you worry, Harriet. Harriet, like I said before, take all the time you need before making a live stream appearance. The same would be said to David too, because he too is, like you, not so sure about making a live stream appearance as of yet. Yes. Okay, now my guest this evening, he's a very good rail enthusiast. He's hit over 900 subscribers now, hoping he hits 1K subscribers, 1,000 by 2025. I'm certainly hoping this for him, and certainly hoping he gets monetized by 2025. And I've known Rexy for a very long time, this one, and he's a good enthusiast. He did see me, but I didn't see him. So we did unknowingly see each other, but we were not properly introduced a good 2 years ago, seeing a special running rail tour at Red Hill Railway Station. But hopefully we'll run into each other either this year or next. This person needs no introduction. Please say hello to my good friend, Rexy.
Hello, Foxy.
Rexy.
Hello, everyone.
Good evening to you.
Good evening. Hello. Good evening.
Good evening to you. Sorry if I was talking over you, but good evening to you indeed.
Oh, good evening. That's all right.
I'm certainly quite well. You did ask me if I was well. All's all right. I hope you're well too.
Oh, yeah, I'm absolutely fine. Just finished my exams a couple of weeks ago. So
yes,
I'm off for 3 months.
Yes. Then you got the college. Gosh.
Hello, Ria, Anna, and Jennifer.
Thank you, Rexy. Thank you for your kind acknowledgement to Ria, Harriet, and Jennifer and Anna. Thank you. Mrs. Murphy is saying hello to you too.
Hello, Mrs. Murphy.
No, but they do need much love and support, people like Mrs. Murphy, Wanda, who's on here, because they've been put through the pains with a lot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I hope everything gets better, honestly.
Yes. No, Wanda, Mrs. Murphy, both Rexy and I hope things eventually get better for you both, and we both send you strong grip of support always, both of you.
Hello, Pamela.
Thank you, Pamela. Thank you for your kind acknowledgement to Rexy. Thank you. So, Rexy, wouldn't you like to make a face to an appearance?
Oh, I don't have a webcam.
Oh, do you not?
No, unfortunately. I have a microphone, though, so that's better than nothing, but...
Cheers, everybody. Not to worry, but don't worry if you don't have...
Hopefully I'll get one eventually, but only time will tell.
Yes, don't worry if you cannot make a live face appearance, but if we ever ran into each other and we had a picture of us taken together, people would see what you look like in that case.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to thank everyone for helping me out with my channel. I actually really appreciate it.
Oh, Wanda. Oh, no, Wanda. I'm so sorry hearing that your son has a blood clot disease. Is that coronary? I imagine that's coronary thrombosis he's got, because that's a blood clot disease. Coronary thrombosis is a blood clot disease. That he could have that. And I'm so sorry that your health is so bad. What's that, Rexy?
Oh, I was just saying loads of people in the chat.
Yes, no, I was just talking to Wanda a moment ago. But I'm so sorry also, additionally, hearing that it's got to the point where your health is so bad you cannot fly. Well, I am so sorry for you, Wanda, but we stand beside you always and we always have our strong grip of support towards you always, lovely Wanda. Always do I. So sorry for your son. Thank you, Joy. Thank you for your kind acknowledgement towards myself and Rexy. Thank you. Anna has come under the impression that you finishing up your exams has been a tough one for you.
Oh, yeah. They actually went okay.
I'm happy they... Well, Rexy, I'm certainly happy they went all right for you.
Thank you, Foxy.
Pleasure. I mean, I can remember not too long ago when I undertook my GCSEs, which was a long time before you, but gosh, it is quite a busy period, I must say.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Oh, Wanda's thanking both of us for our concerns for your health. Oh,
Oh, no
well,
problem.
well, Wanda, it is indeed a pleasure, most sincerely, and we all love and support you in every way. I mean, who couldn't love you, Wanda? We love you dearly. I certainly love you. Much big hugs always, my lady, as always. Sorry, someone said Queen Bee, Loco is not on here. It's just me and Rexy, not Loco. He could not make the live stream this evening, I'm afraid, but never mind.
I do believe Loco is in the chat, but I don't think he's queuing
I
up.
haven't seen Loco Emotion on here. I haven't seen him yet. Oh, wait, he's in here. Hello, Loco. Hello to you indeed, my good friend. Hello. Yes, he is in. I've just seen him now.
But I should be live streaming on Friday.
Oh, yes. Loco, we're sorry we did not acknowledge you soon enough, but hello to you indeed, all the same. Harriet, I've just seen Loco in here. I certainly have. Loco, if you'd like to make a live appearance, I'll get the link up right now. You know, Rexy, to tell you off some news, the Hastings Diesel's running next weekend, 13th of July.
Next weekend. Ooh.
It's going to be seen not at Redhill this time, but at Clapham Junction.
Right. Ooh. Oh, I might have to get myself up there. I haven't been to Clapham Junction in quite a while.
Neither have I. Last time I went to Clapham Junction was back in April, the day before the Hastings military vehicle event, which David and I happily attended.
Yeah. I don't think I've been there since 2014, at least when...
Bloody hell, that's a bloody long time, I must say.
Oh, yeah. I've just been past it, but I haven't been at it for that long.
I don't go to Clapham Junction very often because it can be a bit risky there.
Oh, yeah.
Well, anywhere with Greater London is bloody risky. Take into account the crime epidemic, that sort of dreaded shit and all that.
That's, it's not great, to be honest.
It's a lot of real shit, this knife crime epidemic, and certainly, hopefully, fingers, there'll be better grips taken to it, but time will tell and we'll see what happens. Oh, Rexy, you're gone. Rexy, is anything all right? What happened? Well, Rexy's gone, never mind. Don't worry if you cannot make it, Loco. It's certainly all right. Don't worry if you cannot make the live. Rexy, don't know what happened to Rexy, but I hope he's okay. I'm happy hearing you've got thousands of great memories, Wanda, and you are completely right. That's a good philosophy to say. I mean, I am sorry that you may be housebound generally housebound and now temporarily bedridden. But I am happy you've got your bird watching affinity, which to ease the burden of being housebound and all that, Wanda. But I am happy you've kept your courageous attitude and you've had a good, fantastic life. I am happy learning of this. Yes, Jennifer, I completely agree. Wanda really is a lovely person. I've certainly got to say, indeed she is a lovely person. Rexy, what happened? Is anything all right?
My PC died.
Oh no! Did the battery flatten?
Oh, I think it just flattened. Yeah, it just shut down. So I had to restart it. But I'm back. Not to worry.
Did you charge up your laptop?
It's not a laptop. It's a proper computer. But
it's a PC. Oh, sorry. I thought you had a laptop. Because what I'm using is a laptop. But this could explain why you don't have the webcam, because a lot of PCs don't have built-in webcams.
Yeah, I would have to get it separate.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there is a way one could fit in webcams to to PCs, but it's a complicated and timely process. But I'm happy you've made it back on.
Yeah. Sometimes it just overheats itself or turns off randomly.
This could happen. Sometimes it can happen to a laptop and all that.
Oh yeah, but I think I was saying on Friday I'll be doing Trains and World for Brighton
Okay.
Main Line, so probably be
Which
doing
main line did you say?
370.
I didn't quite follow. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, my bad. London to Brighton, so probably do some Class 700 or 377 services.
Okay. Well, if I can make the live stream, I'll see what I can do. But if I don't make it, I'll try and watch the replay.
Ah,
So, for those of you who wanted to know what happened to Rexy, his computer died a moment ago, but it's back up and running now. Oh, how wonderful learning this, Jennifer. I'm so happy that there are organizations that can help housebound people like that of poor Wanda, who've been put through the pains of too much. Oh, poor lady. But I am happy she's had a fantastic life at the same time, but I cannot help but feel sorry for the poor, wonderful lady. But as Wanda once had so philosophically rightly said towards me, we've got to live life the best we can, and we don't know what tomorrow will bring. A rightly philosophically well said statement. Wanda, we love you so much. I mean, Jennifer, not only does Jennifer care for you greatly, I care for you greatly. All of us care for you greatly. Wanda, I cannot tell you how much we all love you, my wonderful lady. We love you dearly. Much unconditional love to you always, my wonderful lady. If there's anybody on here who doesn't love you, or friends of yours in real life who doesn't love you, they're making a terrible mistake. That much more could certainly be said, in my opinion, that is. Sorry, wait a moment, Rexy, so sorry. Okay, don't worry, take your time, Loco, it's certainly okay, but don't worry if you cannot make the appearance, it's certainly all right. Oh, thank you for looking out for lovely Wanda. Thank you. Thank you always. And there's something else. Something else I missed a moment. Hang on a moment, Rexy. Anna, I've sometimes experienced this with my Chrome because I use Chrome myself. Yes, it can sometimes be memory greedy. I've certainly got to say.
I definitely stopped using Chrome ages ago. I just use Microsoft Edge now. It's a lot better and safer.
Okay. That's all right. But the one Chrome you would not want to use, Rexy, is Chrome P because it stopped updating a long time ago.
Yeah, that's probably not great to use.
Chrome generally updates, but it's the Chrome P that's completely useful. Completely useless, sorry, not useful.
I plan to go to Reading sometime in July.
Okay.
Just something different.
Well, Rexy, I hope Reading goes all right for you.
There'll probably be a bunch of videos out on my channel, so...
Don't forget some selfies too, because selfies can always help, if you didn't know, with maintaining your channel and all that.
I'll make sure to keep that in mind.
Well, people like my friends Graham or Fiona or Trevor, they would always advise on a selfie from time to time. They advised me to take a selfie, and I've now just gotten thrown into doing it. And now, on an occasional basis, I put up a selfie of myself on the community postage, whether it's me event attending, going out casually, or in those circumstances. And I have to say, it helps really a lot, I must say. Oh, Rexy, we've got another guest on here. Right. Next guest, we're going to have two guests on here now, as it so seems, or as it so may so seem right now. The next guest right now is another good guest. We've seen him on making an appearance very often. He's also, like Rexy and myself, an enthusiast. I'm a rail enthusiast, yes, but I'm also a classic car and vintage vehicular and vintage rally enthusiast too, but would never let go of my rail enthusiast affinity. This person needs no introduction. He was on the live stream last time I was live. You know who it is. Please give a welcome to the incredible Loco Emotion. Good evening, Loco.
Hi.
Hello, Loco Emotion.
Hey, Southern Rex. Good to see you. Well,
Good
I
to
can't
see you.
but
Well,
I can't see
I'm
you, but
here.
there we go.
We've got Rexy as well, Loco. That much more could be said.
It's a good combination.
We've got two this time, two guests.
I've just come back from my performance.
How did it go?
Wow.
My performance, it was really good today. I honestly, my Splinters band did really well. We did really well.
Impressive.
Oh, that's great to hear.
Oh, it's impressive stuff, Rexy.
A reminder that you can go and check out the videos on my friend's channel, which they should be up soon, but I don't know if they're up yet. I'll post a link again.
It was red wine that I was drinking, Mrs. Murphy. Yes, it certainly was. I've certainly got to say.
I've heard there were quite a few issues today with trolls, Foxy.
A moment ago there were, but the trolls got blocked off, fortunately enough, Loco.
Thank goodness.
I mean, those shithead idiots, haven't they got anything better to do with their lives? Unfortunately not. Fortunately, the idiots have fucked off now and they're blocked. Excuse the language.
That's good, that's good.
Yeah, I don't like trolls either.
Oh, trolls are nothing but shitheads, Rexy. I must say, excuse the language.
They have nothing to do in life but just be pains in the arse, really.
Too right, yeah, that's far too right.
Do excuse me, but you know, it's just truth.
They're shithead pains in the arse. That much more could be fucking said, those fucking dickheads.
Okay, our language is too extreme now. We should stop the language.
We don't want to get demonetized.
No.
We don't
You're
want
not
that.
even monetized yet, are you, Rexy? Because I don't know if you've hit the 4K.
No, I've hit. I think they changed it. They lowered the boundaries, so I need 800 subscribers, which I've already passed. But I need.
No, it's 500 to 3,000 watch hours for light edition.
Harriet's
really?
asking me to watch the chat while she gets a drink of wine. That's fine.
Well, Rexy, to tell you the new conditions, it's 500 or more subscribers or 3,000 watch hours. But
I think it said and 3 million shorts views.
3 million shorts views, that's another alternative. That's an option. But the other option change also is 500 plus subscribers or 3,000 watch hours for light edition. But for full monetization, you still need 1,000 plus and 4,000 plus.
Ah, yeah. So super chats, memberships would be light edition.
Yes.
Advertisements would be like full on monetization.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
So if you understand where the point has come through now.
Oh, yes.
It certainly is a hello to Loco, indeed, Logan. Indeed it is. Wanda, I completely agree. Trolls are nothing more than nasty creatures. I mean, well said, Wanda. This certainly couldn't be well said or well emphasized enough. To tell you something, Ria, one of my good friends came under the impression of this too, quite rightly so. So I think you very rightly came under the impression of this yourself too. Well said, I've certainly got to say. Be careful with your wine intake, Harriet, given the fact that you're quite a petite 8 stone 3 pounds or 115 pounds, so be careful you don't drink too much. We don't want the wine getting to your head and you're suddenly drunk and hungover. We certainly do not want that. But no offence, of course, when saying this, Harriet. Is there anything you two needed to say, Lexi and Loco?
No, not really. I'm gonna have to hop off in a second.
Well, it was great to hear.
Oh,
It was
yeah, it's great to see you too as well.
It was wonderful having you on here, Lexi.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, next stream, whenever your next stream is, I'll be on here.
Rexy was saying that he's... Sorry.
My next live stream, Rexy, is to be the Saturday live stream special, but it's not going to be scheduled until the Thursday. Every Saturday live stream special, I don't schedule it until 2 days before it starts. But the next inspirational live stream, it will be scheduled immediately after I've completed this one. To tell you of things. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers to you.
Right, I best be off. Good to see you both.
Ta-ta for now, Rexy.
Nice to hear from you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye for now. Ta-ta.
And the good old gang's back together.
The two of us now.
The good old gang.
Yes. Well, I mean, now we know quite a bit about Rexy, don't we?
Well, I don't yet. I can watch it back, though, and know about him.
That's all right. But I'm so pleased that your band did so well, Loco. I'm really pleased for you and your band.
And the finale was really good tonight. We had a finale where my band and the orchestra that we have, the choir, other choirs, and like almost everyone came on stage for the last song, and it was really, really good.
I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased hearing this. No, really, I am. I've certainly got to say. Wanda, myself and Loco, we are Brighton and Hove based, but we're not completely close within the Brighton and Hove region. But Rexy, on the other hand, he's based over in Salfords in Surrey, to tell you of things. So we're not completely far, Wanda, but Rexy, he's based in England. He's not too far, but he's not like ridiculously far from me, if I could put it that way. But Loco and I, we're within the region, neck of the woods, within each other, to tell you of things. And the same could be said for Loco's friend too, when we met at the London to Brighton Historic Commercial Vehicle event.
Yeah, I think he lives in Angmering, actually.
Oh, he's Angmering. Oh, so he's a bit further from us. Okay, so he's a West Sussex resident. Thank you, Wanda. Thank you for your kindly approach towards Rexy. Thank you. And thank you, Harriet. Thank you for your kindly approach to Rexy too. Thank you. Thank you. It's close enough. Well, Salford, Surrey is not far too ridiculously far from where I'm based, Wanda, but yes. Oh, Rhea. Oh, you miss singing. Oh, Rhea. I miss being able to run. But, you know, I look at it philosophically, because I may not be able to run very far anymore, but I'm philosophical about it. The older I got in age, I'm philosophical about it, you know. And I may not be able to run far or play the sports I used to be able to play to when I was younger in age, but other than that, I'm happy with life, you know. I'm fortunate to have relative mobility and reasonable good health and all that. Yes, I may feel older than the age I am by about 40 years or so, but I'm happy and content with life. If I'm not what I used to be for health, and certainly feeling the cold a lot. My best friend David is fairly similar to me, feels the cold a lot. Other than that, we're okay. I'm okay for health, and David's not too bad either. You know, but one of my friends, given the fact that she's hot stuff and feels the heat more than myself and David, considerably so, because she only considered 5, 6, 7 degree weather to be just nippy or very nippy, and 10 degree weather to be nice and warm. She said to both myself and David, "You both need a cozy lady to snuggle up to, Foxy and David." Of course. I mean, funny thing to be saying. Is there anything you needed to say, Loco?
I can talk about my work experience.
Go ahead with it.
So yesterday, I took the train to East Croydon, and I had to get a 7:56 train to get there on time.
Yeah.
And we started off by going to this place called Go Ahead House, which is basically where like GTR is based in East Croydon. And then they took our group to London Blackfriars, and we had these pink high-vis jackets on, and we went on the platform. We directed people. We did some what's the word? Dispatching. We dispatched some trains. We went to the gate line and we did some ticket stuff there. And then the best bit of that day is we went to the control room and we
Wow.
saw all the security cameras where they make all the announcements and stuff. And then after that, we went back to the East Croydon and we looked at setting up a CV. So like what you'd see on it, how it's laid out, and basically just a general idea. So that was yesterday. Then
Wow.
today we had this morning was a talk about general stuff you need to be a train driver. And then this afternoon went to Selhurst Depot.
Whoa.
And we tried out the train simulators.
Wow.
The driving simulators, yeah.
That is very, very fascinating. I mean, I think you're going to interest a lot of people on here right now, Loco, given your experiences, who've seen from yesterday and today, early today. I mean, wow. Really, I mean, I'm impressed for you. I really am.
I don't know what's happening throughout the week, but that's what's happened so far, so it can only get better.
Well, whatever the rest of the week lies ahead for your work experience, Loco, I really hope it goes well. Excuse me a moment. Wanda, I don't think there's a medical reason behind why I feel the cold a lot. I think most of it's age-related and genetically related too, because I'm not the only one who feels the cold a lot, Wanda. My mother is an example of somebody who feels the cold. And her late father, he was another example too. And one of my uncles, my Uncle Robin, my mother's oldest brother, he's another example who feels the cold, despite being big in weight and all that. He feels the cold. And one of my mother's sisters, my auntie, she feels the cold too. So it sort of runs in the family, to be honest with you, really, Wanda. I think both the older I got and genetically, I think that's probably a reason behind it. I don't think it's anything medical, to be honest with you. I'm fine for health and all that. I may not be able to run very far and feel the cold a lot the older I got in age, but I don't think it's anything medical to tell you off things, you know. Monk Boy Aviation, are you talking about request to go live? Are you talking about making an appearance? Because to make a live appearance, I'll need to send out a link for you to get onto. But I hope I can trust you on the live stream, Monk Boy. I really do hope I can. Because
Got a
if
moderator on here, so
what? What's that?
Saying, you have a moderator, Monk Boy, so you know.
Monk Boy's not a moderator as of yet.
No, I'm saying he's got a moderator on the live right now, so if anything goes wrong,
yes.
Watch out.
So, Monk Boy, do behave yourself. I mean, the moment we catch suspicious activity from anybody, you'll be paying the price for your consequences. But as long as you're good and as long as we can trust you, that's fine. But the moment you cause trouble, you'll be paying the price for your consequences. That much more could be said. And we're serious on that. No, really, we are. No, it really is good experience, Ria. I mean, really, what Loco's gone through, fantastic. I know, Mrs. Murphy, I must say. And Wanda, yes, what Loco went through, fantastic experience. I've certainly got to say that for that indeed. Dawn Marie, your strong grip of support always. Thank you for wrapping your arm around Loco's shoulder and always wrapping your arm around my shoulder.
I can feel it right now.
For whenever chance allows. But I must say, I mean, I have to say, what the experiences Loco had, you know, they're certainly good experiences. Impressive, Wanda. Impressive. You are never cold. I would have thought at nearly 82 years of age, I would have thought you felt the cold quite a lot the older you got in age. But impressive that you are never cold, despite being nearly 82 years of age. But no offense when I said this. I really didn't mean any offense when saying this to you, but impressive. You seldom feel the cold. I've certainly got to say. But there's another thing I missed. a moment ago. Don't you worry about a thing, Harriet. Sometimes this happens to me. My internet can go down from time to time every day. I experience
Happens
this
to
every
everyone.
day. What's that?
Happens to everyone, doesn't it?
Yes, it happens to mine every day, the internet going down from time to time. So never mind. But there's something I missed. There was something quite funny I missed, and I forgot to read it properly.
Where was it exactly?
But I'm going to read it right now. What was it that I missed? I'm trying to find it. Oh, now I found it. Anna, what on earth? Why on earth do you think I'm trawling desperately for cuddly dates? I wasn't going after anybody cuddly. I really wasn't. It was something my friend said to me when I was live streaming. You would have seen it in the live stream chat when she said this. It was after I said myself and David can be seen wearing either both shirt and jumper and a coat or fleece in 20-degree weather. And a few moments, short moments after I said that, that was when she said to me, you both need a cozy lady to snuggle up to. And I was not even going after anybody. I mean, but to tell you odd things, it was after she said that I found it quite funny. David even found it funny because he actually learned of this. But just because she said that to me, that doesn't mean that I'm going after cuddly ladies. It certainly does not. That much more could be said, Anna, you know. I do know that you're one of my subs, Monk Boy, yes, but to tell you something, I treat everybody equally, even long-time loyal subs. Trust them as I do. I would always emphasize the fact that if anybody, subscribers or not, loyal followers or not, if they cause trouble, they'll be paying the price for consequences. That much more could be said.
Is he going to come on?
I don't know. I really don't know. You know.
Well, he's welcome if he behaves.
Your internet goes down the moment you pour yourself a glass of wine, Harriet. Gosh, that's a surprising revelation. Quite interesting. You sleep with your window open. Ask your children how many times they scooped snow off the front room. All you have, all the windows opening as you were too hot.
I always sleep with my windows open.
I didn't realize you were hot stuff, Wanda. You're beginning to make me think of my friend. Says to somebody who only considered 5, 6, 7-degree weather as chilly. Had that been, say, myself, or certainly Mary, that's Mary Ipock, and her dearly loved husband Glenn, had that been both of them, you know, they would have found it as nothing but cold. And she would have had her winter boots on and leather jacket in 5, 6, 7-degree winter weather. Unlike my friend who said, it's been nippy, in fact, very nippy. I was like, that's nothing but cold, gosh. You know, and yet she found 10-degree weather to be lovely and warm.
Foxy, Harriet saying something funny.
Can you say how you'd...
Go on.
Well, Harriet, it's to depict a quote somebody said on a television program. I don't think it's available now, the television program, you know, and he said, he was like, I live on driving, I sleep driving, I eat driving. When I said I live on a live stream, I sleep on a live stream, and I eat a live stream. I love
my ears.
You know, it was to depict a quote the late Michael O'Connor said about his affinity for driving. And I thought, because the quote was so interesting, yet such a good quote to use, that was where I got this idea from, to tell you all things. So that's where it all came from, Harriet, to tell you all things. Okay. Quite an interesting recommendation, Dawn Marie. Quite interesting. Gosh, you had a G&T once, Ria. You had lemonade and loved it. It was the tea that hated it. G&T, you hated it. Yes, they'd had G&T lemonade, you loved it. Quite interesting what you had to say, Ria. Very interesting. Interesting life experience you've had to share with all of us, I've certainly got to say. Hello, Joseph. Hello to you, my good friend. Hello, hello, hello to you indeed. And hello to you, Pearl. Hello to you, my good friend. To what do I owe the pleasure always indeed? Certainly wonderful always having you on here. Yeah. For the chat peeps, it's lovely to see. Thank you, Anna. Thank you for your compliments a moment ago. Thank
That means
you.
a lot to me.
No, it does. It means a lot to both of us. Thank you, Anna.
Of course. Sorry, I took credit for that. I'm sorry.
Ellie, you once came under the impression myself and Loco could be the new Ant and Dec. Well,
Oh my god, I heard that.
Well, can I tell you who really could be the new Ant and Dec?
Go on.
Probably myself and David.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I don't think we could be quite the new Ant and Dec. We probably could be the new Indian Salah to some extent.
Okay, maybe.
Because I have a bag with my jacket,
Right,
and I had to go with it. So, but I don't wear brown leather. That's the only difference. And I do not have my coat unzipped. I normally zip it up because of how I feel the cold. If I'd had just a shirt and an unzipped jacket at less than 27-degree weather, that would make me cold. As despite having an 11-stone build of bodily proportions, that would make me cold. But for those of you in America or Canada, for those of you who want to know what 11 stone is in your neck of the woods, it's the equivalent of 154 pounds, just to remind you of you all. But for those of you who want to know what Harriet's 8 stone 3 pounds is, it's the equivalent to 115 pounds. So she's a petite thing, but no offense to her, of course, But to tell you something, Harriet, I know somebody, she's the same height as me. She only weighs just 8 stone nothing. So 3 pounds smaller than that of yourself. And she's my height, which would be 112 pounds, to tell you all things. Oh my goodness, wow. 154 pounds is less than you, Jennifer. Really? My goodness, I certainly did not realise this. I had little realisation of that. For your quite short 5'1" height, gosh, that's pretty big, I must admit, but no offence, of course. But Ria, who's half a foot shorter than I am, she's probably about 18 stone, something like that. But no offense to Ria, Thank you, Wanda. Thank you for your kind endearment, Wanda, a moment ago. This means a lot. No, this really does. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Harriet. Thank you. It's not stormy, Bill.
It's cloudy.
It's clouds, and it's also the skies are darkening because we're past sunset time, to tell you all things. I started this live streaming back in May 2024, Joseph. I was actually going to start live streaming either in the latter part of 2021 or 2022 because of a couple I followed. But before I found out about Graham and Fiona and Trevor, but I did try it a few times, but it didn't work. The sound was poor, and this was on an old computer of mine. But this one, the HP, fortunately, it's got good sound quality, and luckily it works well for live streaming on, to tell you all things. It works well. The webcam works, the sound works, everything works just how I want it to when live streaming, to tell you all things. Come along now, Jennifer. Do tell us your weight. It's certainly all right. My good friend Mary did tell us what her weight was in front of Trevor and myself. To tell you something, she's my weight. Despite being taller than that of my height,
Foxy.
She's my weight. Yes?
Zeth's just arrived.
Wait, sorry, I'm just reading a few comments. Don't you worry about a thing, Ellie. If you ever want to, it's to watch Loco's channel. It's certainly all right. Or Ingo's channel. It's certainly all right. Yeah, we don't mind when one can watch one's content. Hello, Lindy. Hello. It's good to have you on here, I must say. Certainly is it good to have you on here. You know, good.
Oh, the light's gone on.
Good to have you, Lindy. Hello. You have something in common with my mother, dear. Both of you don't weigh yourselves. That much more could be said. I don't know what my mother's weight is, but she couldn't be anything more than, 9.5, 10 stone, something like that. And she's never been that tall for height either. Well, it says to my mother's side of the family that doesn't get anything more than 5'6" to tell oneself odd things. You're talking a not very tall family, you know. But Zeph was on here a moment ago.
Yeah.
Hello, Zeph. Hello. Hello to you, one of our good friends, and certainly one of our protective friends on here. You have not completely missed the live stream. Do not worry, Zeph.
We're still going strong.
We've got to give it a few more minutes and then we're going to finish it up. But you've made the last moment, but don't you worry. It's certainly all right. We all have things that go on in our lives, so don't you worry about a thing. It's certainly completely okay. Yes, howdy to you indeed, Zeph. It's a howdy indeed. Yes, do give a resoundingly large hello to Zeph. Do give a resoundingly large hello indeed. Mrs. Murphy, you are something, I must say. Thank you, Maureen. Thank you. It's not sensitive territory. Do be assured of that, Anna. Do be assured of that. But Jennifer and Rhea, do tell us our weight. It's certainly completely okay. We wouldn't judge you too much. Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm going to have to go because I've got to get an early night for tomorrow morning.
Oh, okay. Do take care and good luck with tomorrow.
I will let you know on the next live stream.
Ta-ta.
Bye, everyone.
It was certainly wonderful having Loco on here. Indeed it was. But Rhea and Jennifer, it doesn't matter if you tell us what your weight is. It is certainly okay. We wouldn't judge you too much. Yes, we might have a reaction in one way or another, but one's weight varies. That much more can certainly be said. Thank you, Harriet. Thank you. Thank you, Zeph. Thank you for your kindly support and your friendly, fantastic courtesy towards Loco and certainly towards myself too. Thank you. Thank you, Rosie. Rosie, I just love you lots. Big hugs to you always. Big hugs always, since you're very open to them. Thank you, Lindley. Thank you for your kindly endearment towards Loco. Thank you indeed. Thank you. And thank you, Anna. Thank you for your kindly endearment towards Loco himself. Thank you. Thank you indeed. Oh my goodness, wow. So that means your son is exactly half a foot taller than I am. Calls you a shorty, you know. Yes, because you're only 5'1", aren't you? Yes. Shorter than that of my grandmother, who's 5'2", and another's 5'3", to tell you all things. And you're certainly more than half a foot shorter than that of my 5'8". But I have got friends who are taller than that of my height. Some of them are male and some of them are female. But, you know, we're all different for height and weight. You do get some people tall, some people short. There will always be females who are taller and shorter than that of my height. That's just the way life goes, and that's just the way our inherent genetics and hereditary works. That much more could certainly be said, Jennifer. But to tell you odd things, Jennifer, your son, he's the same height as my friend Mark. He's 6'2" as well. To tell you odd things. But one of my friends, Tommy, he's 6'3" of height. 6'3" with size 16 US feet. A 16 US is the equivalent of a 15 UK men's, to tell you all things. So make something of that, Jennifer, you know. But interesting what your son had to say about you, you know. Come the next live stream, it's very possible he'll make an appearance, Wanda, to tell you all things, you know. But we shall see, Wanda. We shall certainly see. Thank you, Rosie. Hugs and love to you always. Oh shit, I'm sorry, Anna. I didn't mean anything discriminatory in the slightest. I really didn't. But good reminder, do not say the 5-letter S word, anybody, because you'll cause offense to Anna, and we do not want that. Just bear that in mind, all of you, explicitly. The one that's being quite vocal at the moment, Lindy, that's going to be none other than Nixie, the Russian Blue. Daphne can be vocal too, but on a slightly lesser scale, to tell oneself odd things. Harriet, if you're okay with the 8 stone 3 pound weight you are, which is 3 pounds over that of my friend who's my height, I encourage you to be the weight you're happy with. I would encourage this with anyone, even if you're overweight, underweight, whatever weight one may be. Just stay and stick with what you're happy with. That's what I would certainly say. I've certainly got to point this out quite explicitly, you know. Oh, Dawn Marie, we cannot thank you enough for your strong grip of support. Thank you always. Thank you. I mean, right now, Dawn Marie, I just want to give you a great big hug. No, really, I do. I've certainly got to say. Really? Your son's wife is your height? Only 5'1"? Gosh, can I tell you something, Jennifer? When I went to the Detling event back in April of 2024, I met a classic car owner. She was a little bit shorter than that of my height. She wasn't short. She was about, she couldn't have been anything smaller than 170 pounds, something like that. I never asked her weight, but my guess she's about 170 pounds, no smaller. So a bit more than that of what I weigh, because I'm 154 pounds of weight. A little bit, she wasn't short. She was about 5'7", something like that. An older lady, so taller than that of what my grandmother is, and taller than that also than what David is, and that of what my late grandfather Edmund was, as he was a short man like that of David. So her son, her husband was tall as well. He was about 6 foot tall, but he was about 6'1" as a young man. But she was my height as a young lady. Because obviously when you get to about 60, 70, one generally shrinks, but some don't shrink till about 80 or so. Everybody's different. Her son, though she's about an inch or so shorter than I am, and her husband's about 6 foot, her son was a towering 6'5", and her very, very tall son married a lady who was just 5 feet nothing. So somebody ask me or ask us how their relationship worked out in spite of their very big 1 feet 5 inch height difference. Gosh, I must say, tell me how it worked out, One must say. The cat that made the vocalizations, Lindy, to tell you odd things, Lindy, the one that made the vocalizations was none other than that of Nixie. Not to worry, Zeph, that's all right. So, so it's all right. I know you're quite a short lady, and I am aware of this. And I remembered you saying before, because of your short height, you couldn't reach top shelves on the shops. Well, Zeph, if you're ever over in England, either Linley or myself, either my 5'6" friend Linley or me at 5'8", we could always help you reach things from the top of the shelf. Or if you got my 6'2" friend Mark or 6'3" friend Tommy, we could both help you. I have got taller friends. I've even got 2 friends 6'6", which would be more than nosebleed section for yourself. But we'd always help you reach things off the top shelf. Oh, Tilly, hello. You're on holiday with your 3 daughters and 4 grandchildren. You're at Carolina's and the internet is spotty. Don't worry about it, Tilly. It's certainly all right. Do not worry about a thing. It's certainly completely okay indeed. Fortunately, I've still got my brother. Wanda, I've fortunately still got my brother to tell you odd things, but I am so sorry learning that all of your siblings passed away before you and that your parents died when you were only aged 42 and 49. I am sorry. I mean, we don't live forever, but I am sorry hearing all your siblings died. But you had a grandmother, your very, very tall grandmother, on your father's side, who lived to be what? Anything over the age of 94. But I do dream of loved ones who have passed. I certainly do have memories and dream of my late grandfather Edmund from time to time, since the years after he sadly died. Because, I was very close to him when growing up, and he was a very big part of my life, and the memories I have of him are nothing more than valuable memories I've cherished when growing up with him in my life and all that. This is certainly completely true, Ria. Yes, we certainly do come in different shapes and sizes. This is certainly completely right. I remember you saying this before, Wanda. I've never forgotten. So you wouldn't need to say again. You won't need to tell me. I've never forgotten that because you did tell this about me when Trevor was live streaming a few short months ago. And that was when we really had our most, that was when we had one of our most conversant moments together when Trevor was live streaming. And I think you did say your dad could be quite a funny comedian at times. I remember you saying that once, at one time, Wanda, to tell you odd things. Oh, gosh. Anybody who's 6 foot or taller, Maureen, I have to just look up talking to them because I'm only 5'8" and of height and 11 stone of weight. I always have to just look up talking to people who are 6 foot or taller. And Mrs. Murphy, who's shorter than that of my height, who was just short of my height in her prime day before the subsequent height loss, she would have had to look up to her 6'3" husband, David, and her husband was the same height as that of my friend Tommy Gardiner, to tell you odd things. I've never forgotten, Wanda. Do be assured of that, my lovely lady. Do be assured. You're completely right, Zev. Memories are the most valuable of possessions, yes. I've certainly got to say. Oh, gosh, you had the police to investigate. Oh, gosh. That really is something, Harriet, I must say. Oh, that's lovely, Lindley. Thank you. I miss my late grandfather Edmund every day. I mean, yes, may I have overcome the loss of my wonderful late grandfather Edmund, but I do think of him often because I was very close to him when growing up. And how lovely hearing that you were close to your grandparents when growing up. Really wonderful hearing of this, I certainly have to say. I remember you saying you were short, Anna, yes. Oh, shit! I shouldn't have said that word, sorry. I think little would be more polite. I remember you saying you were a little thing, but not surprised. Yes, Harriet's neighbour really is blessed to have such a lovely, lovely, wonderful, lovingly pleasant and wonderful lady for a neighbour like that of Harriet. Who couldn't love our Harriet, Jennifer? I love her dearly, I really do. Oh, Maureen. I'm so sorry hearing about the loss of your sister. I am really very, very sorry hearing this. No, really I am. No, we stand beside you always, and we have your back always for all the cancer you've gone through, the cancer ordeals. And of course, the cancer ordeals you've had quite a great few times you've been put through the pains with. And of course, now hearing about the loss of your sister, we stand beside you always, and we have your back always. Yes, Mrs. Maureen, Mrs. Murphy, I completely agree with you. It is a bloody goodness, thank heavens, lovely Harriet's on the watch for her neighbour. I've certainly got to say in that matter, you know. Yes, do send your support towards Maureen. It was really a lot for her when she lost her sister, in a comparable way to when I lost my Edmund at the time, you know. Very, very good advice, Anna. No, really, your advice right now was very good and extremely useful. Well done. Well done. Oh, Tilly. Tilly, thank you. Thank you indeed for your kindly endearment. Thank you. That was something David would have said, my best friend, when he was over 11.5 stone of weight. Do have a lovely supper, and much love to you always, Queen Bee. We've got to finish this live stream anyway, because we're well over 2 hours now, to tell you odd things. Yes, many best wishes to our Queen Bee. And it was certainly excellent, and certainly most brilliant, excellent advice Anna gave. I've certainly got to say, Lindley, that much more can indeed be said for sure. Yeah. Right, everybody. Now, we've got to finish up the live stream now. We are bloody hell well over 2 hours gone now. But I must say, everything has been brilliant, you know. Things have gone on well. And we've certainly got some huge Git members in here, but never mind if not all of them could make it. But, you know, as Ria said, we're all different shapes and sizes. That much more can indeed be said. Oh, no. I think it come the next live stream. Ria will probably say, I've hired out a 7'6" man so that myself and the 7'6" bodyguard can drag you down to Sandown Pier, and we'll force feed you about 50 to 100 donuts. Oh, no, dear, no, Mr. 7'6" man. No. Oh, God. You know, but it's time to finish up now, you know. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you for your support always. Thank you. Thank you, Lindley. Lindley, I'm to be doing a Saturday live stream special, but it will not be scheduled until Thursday. It will not be scheduled until Thursday. Thursday, I'll be scheduling the Saturday live stream special, because normally Saturday live stream specials are scheduled 2 days in advance, but it's the inspirational live stream specials I normally schedule immediately after the previous one, to tell oneself odd things, you know. Imagine if you got a 7'6" man to drag me down to Sandown Pier with you, because if you dragged me down, I'd just escape easily. Because I'm taller than you for height. Even if I may weigh less than you, I'm taller than you for height, and you wouldn't be able to detain me down there. So you'd have to enlist the help of either a 6.5 feet or 7 foot something guy to drag me down to Sandown Pier and force feed me 50 to 100 Sandown Pier donuts. You know, shit, bloody hell, that is hot, I must say. Wow. Thank you, Rosie, thank you. Great big hugs to you always. Thank you. Oh, brilliant. Quite an interesting and well-said thing you had to say, Anna. It's always lovely seeing Tilly on here, Rosie. It really is, you know. Harriet, it's a pleasure always. I love you, Harriet. I really do. Who couldn't love you, my wonderful lady? It's always a pleasure having you on here for whenever chance allows, Harriet. It always is. And the next live stream will be the Saturday live stream special, but it won't be scheduled until the 4th of July. But the next inspirational live stream, it shall be scheduled for once I finish this one. Big hugs to you, Zeph, and I love you too. And thank you, Zeph, for expressing such unconditional love to me. I do know, and I've never forgotten the fact that you love me like a mama bear. No, I do know that. And it's always lovely receiving your unconditional love for whatever chance allows. Big hugs to you always, Zeph. And love to you always. Impressive, Wanda. Very impressive indeed, I've certainly got to say. Tilly is always lovely. Tilly, Rosie, Tilly reminds me of my friend Maggie. She really does. She's got very, very similar personality traits to Maggie, and I could just compare her to my friend Maggie in Delaware. And I love them both equally. I really do. Just loved you always, Tilly. Loved you always. Thank you, Mrs. Murphy. Thank you. Saturday live stream special is the next one, 6th of July, 2024. But it will not be scheduled until Thursday. You'll see it in the upcoming live stream section on Thursday to tell you all things. Thank you, Zev. You're wonderful too. Night, night to you, Maureen. It's always lovely when one says night, night. Night, night. And much love and hugs always. Thank you, Caroline. Nice big hugs and much unconditional love always to you too. Thank you. Thank you always. And night, night to you. Good night to you, lovely Dawn Marie. And thank you always for always very affectionately wrapping your arm around one's shoulders. Thank you. Much love always to you. Pleasure always, Lindy. Next live stream is the Saturday live stream special to tell you odd things. So, it's a pleasure always. But the Saturday live stream special won't be scheduled to cut until Thursday, Lindy. You'll see it in the upcoming live stream special to tell you odd things. Oh, cheeky, dear. I bet the 7'6" man is gonna bring them over to my doorstep and dox up my address. Oh no. I'll get the police wrong if he did that. You know. I know, Wanda, you're completely right. I mean, it was extremely hard when my Edmund died back in 2020. So everything you've said, Wanda, is completely the truth, you know. Be careful of your donut intake at your age, Zeph. You don't want to get too big to the point where your weight could be dangerous and it causes you health problems. You certainly don't want that. No, 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 no. That much more can indeed be said. Thank you, Anna. Thank you. 1990. Well, I could imagine Harriet. Can you imagine if it was me, a little boy, and I was going to bed? Harriet was like, nighty night, and then just I get a nice big hug and a kiss from her. Oh God. You know. It'd be both Rhea and a 7'6" man monitoring me eating 50 to 100 donuts. Oh God. No. Right, I've really got to finish this up. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching this very live stream of mine. Thank you all for tuning in. I mean, thank you for the support and much unconditional love always. It certainly means a lot, more than you may initially realize. Very interesting, Rhea. Very, very interesting. If I ever met you on the Canadian island you're located in, I would have listened to you and looked at this with you with great enthralled interest, you know. Good, take care, good old friend Southern. Take care to you, and many best wishes always. Yes. Thank you, everybody, for watching this very inspirational live stream of mine. We've gone on longer than we expected, but never mind. Got somebody to say hello. Daphne, Daphne, come on. Come on. Oh, come on. Here's the Maine Coon beauty. Hello. Oh. Daphne, say hi. Come on. Hello. Oh, okay. Oh, Daphne. Oh, all right. Okay, there you go. Oh no, Daphne's not happy. Oh shit. No. Sorry, Daphne. Daphne hissed when making an appearance. She obviously wasn't too impressed, you know. No, God. Daphne is beautiful, but can be quite grumpy. But you saw her hissing and heard the hissing, didn't you? Right. Thank you, Anna. Thank you. Right. Time to finish things up, everybody. Good night, and may your God go with you, as per Graham and Fiona's kindly philosophy. Thank you, Wanda. Oh, honestly, Wanda. Honestly, I would have definitely asked her a nice big hug if you'd said hello, good night to me as a little boy. I would have certainly asked her that. Same with you, Harriet, as well. Indeed so. Ciao, bye-bye, Zerf. Yes. Right, time to finish things up. Good night, and may your God go with you, as per Graham and Fiona's philosophy. Have a wonderful evening, good night, and stay safe, everybody, as Trevor Colt would so say. Goodbye, and may your good wishes be bring you great expectations of happiness. Yeah, yes, hugs to you too, Rosie. Yes, like your Willa at times, Harriet. Ta-ta all for now. Bye-bye. May your best wishes be bring you great expectations of happiness and much unconditional love always to the wonderful ladies, and best wishes to the men. Ta-ta for now.